Hello, boys and girls. Buenas tardes, todos mis estudiantes. Happy Monday. Today is Monday, May 11th. Hoy es lunes, el 11 de mayo. And it's been a while since I've made one of these videos, I know. So it's kind of nice, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So as you guys know, last week I had to go to the school a couple of days, and I packed up all of your things. And then on Thursday and Friday, I was passing out, so I was able to see a lot of you. And it was so nice getting to see your faces, even though I had a big mask covering mine. I am coming into you live from my backyard. So you see the garden back there. Look at how much it's grown. Oh my gosh, I'm waiting for some big tomatoes. Tomates gigantes, espero. Estoy esperando. Sí, ya tenemos 4 jalapeños. We already have 4 jalapeños, and they're growing, so it's kind of exciting. And then we have the kids' pool area because, we need to do something to keep us busy. So they've been playing there on hot days, and we've been going hiking, and we've been gardening, and we've been walking. So hopefully you guys are all staying very busy too. So for our snap words for this week, we have, and let me go ahead and move this little guy down. We have go, so, and no. And the cool thing is, all of those rhyme. So you should be able to write them all. And these kind of do sound the way that they are. If you were to sound them out, they sound the same way. G, O, S, O, no. So they're easy. They're short words. So you guys should be able to learn them. Las palabras de alta frecuencia. Dame un momentito. Él, él se fue a jugar afuera. Esa niña se comporta muy bien. ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo estás? And let's do it one more time. Okay. So this week in reading, you guys are getting to do an author study. And that's kind of how we'll finish up the rest of the school year is studying a different author where we have lots of their books and we're able to read them. And so this week we're working on Laura Numeroff. So she is the author of If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, If You Give a Pig a Pancake. And so here you kind of are able to see a lot of the different books. What I love about her books is that they also have them in Spanish. Si le das una galleta a un ratón. So then on the home learning menus for this week, you can listen to the stories in English, or for my bilingual students, lo pueden oír en español. She doesn't only do these books, though. It was kind of interesting. I found out she does write some other ones. So I just kind of put a picture, Raising a Hero, and it looks like it's a story about a dog just from looking at it. Also, I just found out that Prime, Amazon Prime, if your parents have that, they made her books into like a little TV show. So that's kind of what you see here. If you give a mouse a cookie, and you can YouTube the TV show, and they might show you a couple links, but you should be able to watch the series on Prime. So try that out and see if you like what you're watching. I thought that was really neat. So I might watch some with Tito later if he wants to sit down and watch some of them with me. So we'll see. But I thought, well, how neat. So now they made it into an animated version, un muñequito, a cartoon, which would be fun to watch. We're also using Laura Numeroff in our writing this week. So you were asked to come up with a different animal and kind of use the same way that she wrote. If you give a monkey a banana, he'll ask for a glass of milk. Maybe he'll ask for some peanut butter to make a peanut butter and banana sandwich. Tito loves those. Maybe he'll ask for some pudding so that he can make some banana pudding. Maybe. If you give an alligator an apple, he might ask for what? What's a good idea? What goes with that? So you guys are going to be doing that. I already saw 2 of them this morning. I saw Wesley's. If you give a hedgehog something and he'll eat French fries. I thought that was very creative. And I saw Rashida's this morning too. So keep it up. I hope you have fun with it. You get to draw it, you get to color it. If it's easier for you to draw it on paper, draw it on paper and take a picture and then upload it so that we can see all the creative things that you guys are coming up with. All right. In math, we started this week learning about the US coins. So I have some coins here. We have a penny. En español, nosotros decimos un centavo, and a penny is worth 1 cent. We have a nickel, and in Spanish we say 5 centavos. And how much is it worth? It's worth 5 cents. Then we have a dime, 10 centavos. It's worth, you guessed it, 10. And then we also have a quarter, and that's worth 25. In español, nosotros decimos 25 centavos. So that's kind of them here. If we were in the classroom, we would have done some coin coloring, just kind of coin printing. So you could see what the both sides of the coins look like. We would have learned the amounts. There are songs on your home learning menu, so make sure you check those out. There's English songs, there's Spanish songs, so you guys can learn las monedas de los Estados Unidos. And just make sure that you're practicing. If you have questions, this is the time when you should start asking. You could start looking for those coins in between the couch cushions. See what you find. You never know. There might be something there. All right. In science this week, we're learning about the life cycle of a frog. So this video is really cool because it shows the time lapse of the whole process of the frog's life cycle. So I will add the link to this on the Seesaw page so that you guys can see. But the mom lays the eggs, the dad then protects them to keep them safe from the predators, and they kind of look like gooey gel. And then they start to grow and develop and change. And so this will kind of show you in this video, it goes through a specific amount of days when they're in that phase of being an egg, and they're growing and they're changing in the egg until they grow so much that they're no longer the egg, and they go through their next phase in their cycle, which is becoming a tadpole. So when they're a tadpole, then they're in the water and they have to live in the water. So while we're watching the video, see, they hatch from the egg and then they kind of slide off of the leaf, and then they begin their metamorphosis, and that's what they look like when they're tadpoles. So if you go to a pond or if you go to a creek, you see all these little black things like that, you might be right there with a bunch of tadpoles. And they swim in the water, and they just swim and eat and grow, and they're still changing. So then they get their little hind legs, their back legs, the legs that are going to help them jump real far. That's when they're in their phase of being a froglet or a young frog. Some people call it a young frog. And then they'll develop their other ones. So you can kind of see them developing inside. And then that's what comes out at the last minute. So look at that. It just came out. All of a sudden, it shows you in this video. So I thought that was such a cool and neat thing for you to see. He still has some growing to do, and then the tail kind of goes away. So then it's gone through this complete metamorphosis. He loses his tail, and then the frog can go from living in the water and out of the water. They can breathe both. And so you could see it right there. So I thought that video was super awesome. Um, very, very real life, so that you guys can kind of see that process. Así que en español empezamos con el huevo, tadpole, renacuajo. When it's a froglet, renacuajo joven, or renacuajo con patas. And then when it's the frog, la rana. All right, so that was that super cool video on that. All right, my last message is for Aaliyah and Braden. Today is Aaliyah's birthday on Monday, May 11th, and tomorrow will be Braden's birthday. So a very happy birthday to both of them. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, spend it doing lots of fun things. And I hope your day is just amazing. And I wish I could be there to celebrate with you, but I can't. So I just wanted to send you a little message to let you know that I miss you guys and I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful birthday. All right, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Espero que les gustaron el video. We're learning a lot this week. We'll also do another, I'll probably try and do another video, and I am going to do a Zoom tomorrow afternoon, and we're going to do a color scavenger hunt. So I will send that link out this afternoon, and it is going to be in the afternoon so that maybe some of our friends who aren't able to log in during the day earlier, you guys can log in the afternoon. So we'll do a Zoom tomorrow and then another Zoom on Friday. All right, Miss Heavens misses you. Miss Heavens loves you so much. I hope you guys are getting outside, especially before it gets too hot. Go walking, learn how to ride your bikes, learn how to tie your shoes, do all those things that you didn't think you could do. Keep the videos and the pictures coming in. Make sure that you guys are having fun on your ABC countdown. I know today was insect day, so hopefully you guys maybe went outside to look for bugs, roly-polies, or ladybugs, or crickets. But just be careful. Don't touch anything unless you have your mom and dad's permission. No estamos tocando las cosas. If you see caterpillars with spikes, white fur, white fur. Don't touch them because those will hurt. Be blessed, stay safe, wash your hands, and know that Miss Heavens loves you guys a whole bunch. Bye.